Welcome to episode number 19 of Turning $100 into $1 million, a series where I risk a whopping $100 of my own money in an attempt to turn it into $1 million for your sake, for your entertainment, and boy, oh boy, what a comeback story with the current stock market. The Dow up almost 1,000 points at one point in Friday's closing day, and it is looking now like a V-shaped recovery. We might actually be seeing this. If you want to see my thoughts on recoveries and what I think the recovery from this current situation will look like, that link will be down below. In the description, I talk about whether or not we can expect a V-shaped recovery and different shapes of recoveries like the U-shape, the W-shape, and other shapes as well. So be sure, if you haven't seen that video yet, the link will be down below in the description, as well as my link for Webull if you'd like a free stock. As always, you could use my link down below in the description for Webull, and you can get a free stock valued up to $1,400. So let's take a look at my portfolio right now. And once again, the star, the shiner, is ABR. It is really pulling ahead. We're now at over 45% return, almost $25 profit on ABR. OXLC, even though it's in the red, it's only down dollar-wise 6 and change, so that easily gets canceled out per se by the gains of my other stocks. And then the free stocks, Viacom and Levi, they're just doing great. Ever since I received Viacom, it's now up 65%, and Levi now up almost 24%. Now, there's a stock that I mentioned in the last episode, and I mentioned it in a couple episodes before that, and we're getting some heat in the discussion comments below. People were saying I wrongly predicted the price action of Genius, or ticker symbol GNUS, but I really didn't, guys. I really didn't. I said, and you can watch the last episode, I said verbatim that the stock I do not think will go up more than like $6 and change, maybe $7, but no more than that. Well, a very, very small window of time, you would have had to snipe and scalp this really quick profit, but at one point it was up, way up. I didn't even see that it went up this high. I saw it, went up like $8-9. I didn't even see that it almost passed $11. Very, very small window of time, though. It would have been nearly impossible to sell at this high right here. If anyone was able to do that, and even if they were around when it hit that price, there's no way that they knew to sell at that price. It would have been really hard to get exactly, bought in like 2 and change, or I know people got in as low as like, 30 cents. So even if you managed to get in at 30 cents, there's no way that you were able to snipe it that quickly and grab that much of a profit at that price. Most people sold around like $6-7, maybe 7 and change. But I know a lot of people are still holding on right now because they think it's going to go back up. A lot of people are saying it's over. And even when the Dow was up almost at one point 1,000 points on Friday's close, Genius did not follow suit. It was down almost 13.5%, 92 cents. So it looks like the hype is over. It looks like it's just all FOMO, fear of missing out. And I don't think we're going to be seeing any more gains with Genius. This seems to be it. I don't see it going any higher than what it is right now. It looks like it's going to be over and probably going to go back to like $2-3 in the next week or so. But if you got in, by all means, congratulations, round of applause for you that you were able to snipe it. But I basically predicted that we wouldn't see it go higher than $6. Very small window of opportunity that you would have had to just get in at the exact second and sell at that second. And even if you were around, it's very hard to fulfill your orders when there's so much volume. I know it's very volatile, this stock, on Thursday and Friday's trading days. So if you did, comment down below that you were able to do it. I want to see perhaps some proof if you feel like showing, but either way, I'll believe you. I'll give you the benefit of the doubt, but pretty much predicted it in my opinion. Anyways, that's not the stock that we're going to be looking at in today's episode. Before we get there, we do have to look at the current situation with my stocks. So ABR, beautiful, beautiful day on Friday. I think it's going to hit $10 sooner or later. It's already at $9.90 after hours. And from there, no stopping. I think we're going to see it hit like 11, 12, 13 bucks from there. So ABR, I would even recommend, getting in now if you haven't already. I would even go as far as to say that this is a good buy right now. Right now it is in good purchase territory. There's still profit to be made with ABR. So looking very good, absolute uptrend, what a beauty. And then we are looking at OXLC. It was up on Friday, still down for me though, but I'll be holding on to this, not going to be selling this. Managed to, go around that top right there, so it's just struggling to break through the 4 and change mark, and that's why it dipped again there. So it's just having a tough time trying to break through this territory right here, but once it can, and it already did, but once it can do it again, I think you would see it go back up. And then Viacom, no complaints whatsoever. It's now in the mid-20s after just being in the teens weeks ago. Now it's in the mid-20s. So TV is still very strong, and I think we're going to be holding on to Viacom for quite some time if it cannot reach this territory right here. That's this magic range. If I can get into the 30s, what a profit. And Levi stock, I know that retail is struggling, so I wouldn't expect Levi to do well, but it's actually doing quite astonishingly well for what's going on with retail right now. So no complaints with Levi either. We'll go to my account value at the end, so stay tuned for that. But the stock we're going to be looking at right now is this stock right here, VISL. It is the talk of the stock brokering community, stock trading community, that is. Robinhood groups, everyone's talking about VISL, and you can see why. Just literally a week ago, it was at 29 cents, and now it's up almost 300%, and it even managed to go over $1. Crazy price action. Very risky though. You see, this is a very low penny stock. I'm just curious to see what it was like a year ago. Yeah, so 120s I think, but I don't think it's gonna be going to $4.10 or $3 even. So you could mark my words right there. I don't think it's gonna be going to that. If it does, I mean, it would be there for seconds that price would hit it. But VISL, it's a talk right now. Keep your eye on it. We'll see what happens. Net account value now stands at another record high. This is the highest this portfolio has ever been. We started off with $100, like I always mention. Granted, there are some free stocks in there, but just extraordinary to see. We started off with $100. Now we're almost double, and that is definitely beating the stock market annual return on average. So I don't care what anyone says. We are doing fantastic. Total portfolio. There's still some cash in there from a couple of dividends I received from the OXLC and ABR, but portfolio now is up almost over 24%. I would say we're doing good. So 178.05, that's another record high, the highest this portfolio has ever been. Stock market seems to be recovering. You saw the jobs report a couple days ago for May, and we were expected to lose 7.5 million jobs, but we actually gained 2.5. So that was a stunner right there. So stay tuned for the next episode. I do appreciate you watching. If you enjoyed this video, if you like this episode, be sure to give the video a big thumbs up, smash that like button. And if you'd like to see more videos from my channel, I post videos every single week covering business, finance, entrepreneurship, mindset, strategy, and tips and tricks from my own experience. Be sure that you do subscribe. Post videos every single week without fail, over a year now. And if you'd like to be notified every single time I make a new video, so you're first in line to see it before anyone else. Be sure that you do hit that notification bell as well, so you're first in line to see it before anyone. Looking forward to seeing you in the next video.